So before we get into the video, and this is in my editing software, I forgot to mention that if so, if this video, this population 1 video that I recorded on my quest like 2 weeks ago, if that video gets 3 likes, I will switch to recording using DaVinci Resolve and OBS, at least for a video, just to try it out. Because, in case you didn't notice, let me full screen here. There's this watermark in the bottom right because I'm using the free version of Wondershare Demo Creator. So I will just, so yeah, if this video gets 3 likes, I will go to DaVinci Resolve and OBS, so that way you won't get that annoying, at least to me, annoying watermark in the bottom right. And yeah, that's it. So back to the video. So EA WRC, Beamng, or Dirt Rally 2.0. Which one would be best for you? So I will list the pros and cons of each of them. So first I'll do EA WRC since I'm already in the game. Pros, there's a ton of different rally series, and it's a ton of fun because the handling is really good, at least on dirt anyway. The pros of this is, well, like I just said, a ton of different rally series, and you can even build your own car. And by the way, I'll link all these games in the description below before I crash. And yeah, you can build your own car, create your own little mini championship from Poland to Kenya or wherever you really want, basically. And you can choose different distances. So I chose the 5 kilometer one since, well, I can do this. And then reset on track is down on the D-pad. So the actual button scheme is right trigger or left trigger for gas and brake, and reverse if you're in automatic mode. And then Y is to change view, B is to handbrake, and left stick to actually steer the car. And also, if you damage your car in the shakedown, you can actually fix it. So say the exhaust, I can do quick fix, standard, or full on replace. I'm just going to do standard, then same for like every single part. Like including like the bodywork and, well, the lights. I can switch that to replace part, then voila, it's going to be fully new. Then you have this screen to show you what you did, and then you can press A on Xbox, I think it's X on PlayStation. You have a fully new car. And then there's vehicle setup, so if you want to change out the tires, to different types of, well, tires, you can do that in here, and you can tune it, so the alignment, braking, pretty much everything you can think of. And then there's, well, dampening, I think that's for suspension. And then gears is probably where you can do most of your stuff, so you can shorten them or lengthen them. But if you don't want to do every gear individually, I guess you can do the final drive thing. Then once you've selected your gears, you hit confirm, then I think save, and then you can go back and start your rally. And I believe there is going to be an announcer, so let me just turn up this so that way you can hear my co-driver with the sheets. I already forget what they're called. And then go. So like I said, B for handbrake, Y to change view, so if you want more of a first person view, you can do that. Drift it around that corner. Or if you want third person, you can use that to drive around. Now the cons, in my opinion, for this game is, well, the pricing. I think it's like $60. I'll put on a clip right here for the price on Steam, or you can just look it up in the description, whichever one you want. Then for the race, if you see in the left hand side, there's the class leader, and you trying to beat that guy. Ah! Ah! Roll over. Oh, and there is a replay section as well. So if you want to see the crashes that you did, or just look at what you can improve at, there's the replay section. Jeez, this is a tight road. Nice 360. Oh, and to actually look back like I just did, is to press down the right stick. I don't know what the PlayStation configuration is, but just the right stick, you press that down like that, and then you're good to go, really. And there's tons of different lengths. Oh shoot, goodbye, Cliff. Oh, I actually didn't go off the road. So let me quickly spin her around. And you can puncture tires, which not recommended, especially in Dirt Rally, which I'll get to in a few seconds. And another con is that there's no free roam. So you kind of have to go into a race, test your built car that you build yourself, because there is a vehicle builder. There's no really way to test, but a pro to EA WRC is that there's a rally school. So if it's your first time playing, you have an option to go in there, and you'll learn how to drive your car, unlike I am. I did the rally school. I just suck at this area. I haven't been in this area. But for the vendor, there is in the career mode for buying cars, because yes, there is a career mode. When you go into there, there's a spot where you can test out the cars that you bought to test drive them, and I'm pretty sure they do like a shakedown in like Kenya or something, which is where I am right now, like for the dirt area. And there's not just dirt, there's asphalt and also rocks, but then there's also snow. So if you're in a snowy area and you want to kind of replicate that, you can choose to play in snow. The only really complaint I have is that all of a sudden, like when you just get onto asphalt, there's no like smooth transition. But you might be thinking, there is no smooth transition. Press the wrong button. But think about it. There's gonna be some dirt from other people driving on there onto the asphalt. So there is gonna be a little bit of a transition. And not just all of a sudden, okay, I'm on asphalt, yeet. Because that's another thing is, it's kind of easy to, what is this, corn? Cacti? I don't know. If anybody here lives in Kenya, let me know what that is, because it kind of looks like a mix of corn and cacti. Or cactus, I think it's cacti. I can't remember. There's a lot of pros, but some cons, like, the price point. But if you want just a full, rally experience, and if you want to play with your friends, there is a multiplayer, which I have done, and it's kind of odd, because, there is a multiplayer, and look at the damage that it does to that car. It's actually somewhat realistic, but not quite as good as, Beamng when it comes to the soft body physics. Show you how to get to the replay. But if you have more than one, you can go to replay and then select. So yeah, right here, there's replay. Then it's right trigger to go backward. Left trigger to go backward. And then you can use the left and right on the D-pad to slow it down to like there, or speed it up. And there's different camera positions. So if you see where that spot is, you can speed it up or slow it down. And so you can change it so you can be in third person, hood cameras, bumper cameras, or first person watching it. And there is a photo mode as well. I want to see that crash. So if you want to go into photo mode, you can do that. And then you can press X to go into free camera. Then you can get some sick angles like that. And then, as you can see, the two characters, the co-driver, I can show you the different series that's in EAWRC. Because I'm basically doing a sum up of Dirt Rally 2.0, but I will go into that a bit more. So if you go to Quick Play here, so it'll normally put you in the rally school, which there's a ton of different types. I only got finished the basic stuff, but then there's advanced and well stages, like actual stages, which I've done quite a bit. So if you go to Quick Play Solo, and you can either quick generate one, or if you go back, continue, and then you can create your own rally and select which series and which tracks or no stages you want to do. So add event. Then you can do tons of different types. You can do WRC, WRC2, WRC Junior, and there's a lot because you can go back to the original cars. It's like the Mini Cooper, the Vauxhall. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Uh, Lancia, something like that. And then there's Peugeot, and yeah, there's like pretty much every series you could really want. And I'm not sure there's the. I was looking for the Richard Burns Rally Impreza. I couldn't find it. Okay. So yeah, if you want to do the Subaru Impreza from basically Richard Burns Rally or well, the Subaru Impreza, you go to Group A. Then right here is the Subaru Impreza that well is very popular. So if you want to use that, again, scroll down to Group A. Then you can click it, or if you're on console, then you can well hit A or X to select it, and then you go to here. So I'll just go Monte Carlo, summer. You can choose different. So you can most of them you can choose different times of the year. So like winter, summer, fall, or autumn, and spring. And look at that, 18 kilometers. That's a long time. Now let me jump into Dirt Rally and show you what the cons and the pros and cons of. Oh, and you can also play both of these in VR. I don't know how exactly to do it in here because when you click play, it doesn't show you the option. I think there might be an option once you get into the game. I'm not fully sure. And then yeah, you hit play, and there you go. You're launching the game. Dirt Rally 2.0. You might need an EA account for this, or not. I didn't have to log in. And both of these games are by EA and Codemasters. Once you're in here, there is a team which I haven't gotten into because I don't have much long in this game. But there's a free roam option, which that's a big pro in my opinion because well if you want to learn how to drive in the game, you can use that. But I don't think there's really a tutorial. But let's go into free play real quick. So you hit here, and then this is a real place, Dirtfish. I don't know where it is. I'll put up where it is. So wait, never mind. I'm stupid. It's right here. I'm like, where is it? But it's right here. So you can choose dry, wet. That's it. I'll just go dry for now. And then yeah, there's all the different series types. So there's H1, 2, 4-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive, H3, like tons and tons of different stuff. For right now, I think I'm gonna go with the classic Subaru Impreza from Richard Burns Rally, and well, probably one of the most popular rally cars, really ever. And the con is that, well, there's really only one con, is the fact that there's no vehicle builder. So if you want to build your cars, you might need to either go EA WRC or Dirt Rally 2. Beamng. But yeah, that's really the only con. And yeah, like overall, like, both of these games are a ton of fun. Like, even just doing donuts is really fun. And then there's the classic building from Dirtfish right here. But apparently they actually closed that because it was getting too dangerous. And the way I found that out was Ryan's Road to Rally. If I can, I will link him into the description. I'm not sure if I can though. And sorry if you hear that clicking, that's just the rumble. And there should be an option. There should be an option to, well, fix that. Like, to, if you don't want rumble, then you can turn it off. And if you want to try the water, you can go right around to here. And then, well, there's your water. Ah. But if you just want to just have some fun, like not doing any rallies, then this is probably the game that you might want to get, because it has official stuff from, well, WRC, or at least some official stuff from Rally. But yeah, it's the exact same buttons as EA WRC, because I mean they're made by the exact same people, so EA, Electronic Arts, and Codemasters. And I think the asphalt here feels a bit better than it does in EA WRC, in my opinion. I don't know, I guess I'm just so used to the little traction that Beamng's asphalt has. But yeah, then if you want to clean off your car, you can quickly go and then do some burnouts in here, I guess. I don't know if that actually works or not. Then handbrake, which is also B again. Pretty much, I think, the exact same controls, just slightly different UI. Big jump, well, actually not that big. And that's basically it. It's basically the exact same as EA WRC, except for a bit of handling and the car builder. And the damage. You can do more damage for a car. And there are quite a few different achievements. So if you want to 100% this game, you can. And that's pretty much it. So I guess let's hop into Beamng. And, well, do it. 3, 2, 1. So yeah, this is, well, Beamng. You probably know it because, well, that's what I did most of my videos on. And so here's the button layout. So if you want to pause, it is the sort of like 3 lines on Xbox controllers. I don't exactly know what it is on PlayStation controllers. I'm probably gonna have to look that up anyway, so that way, well, I can. So if you want to play it with PlayStation controllers, you can. Now, really, the only downside to Beamng, well, okay, is that it's only you can only play it on PC. So here's the button layout. So let me park it over here. So same as before, right trigger for gas, left trigger to brake and then reverse. And then if you hit gas again, it will again hit the brakes to shift it into first, or drive, depending if you're driving an automatic or manual car. So if you want to change view, you hit B. So here's the interior. If you want to do a clutch launch, you hold in left bumper and then let go, and then you should start going like that. And then for the handbrake, it is right bumper, which most games have now. And then Y is for map. So yeah, that's your car rotation, I guess. And then there's tons of different missions that you can do. So you use the D-pad to navigate. So say you want to go to town industrial area, you can either drive there with the set route, or you can just hit quick travel. Yeah, it's that easy. Oh, wrong button. And then there's tons of different camera options. So if I go into options, wrong button. Oh, and so you hit the 2 square button. So I guess it might be share. I don't exactly know. So you hit that, it brings up this menu. So you can navigate through it a good bit just by using the left stick. And then you go over here into options. I was looking for camera, and then I didn't realize that all the way pretty close to the bottom was the camera thing. So yeah, you can adjust whatever you want. You can actually have the cinematic crash camera, but then you can also put. So this will be in the cycle for whatchamacallit, the controller. So first it'll be orbit, driver, onboard, hood, and then it'll just go down, and then when you get to the end, it'll go back here. So say if I don't want the external anymore, I can just hit that, and then boom, it shouldn't be in my thing anymore. Yeah, and then to reset the camera back to where it was, you press down on the right stick. Now I do believe that there is a look back button. I'm just not quite sure where it is. Well, if you want to bring up the lights, I forgot to mention that in both EA, WRC, and Dirt Rally 2.0, is in EA, WRC, and Dirt Rally, you just press the right bumper, and then, but for Beam, the lights is N. Oh, what? I hit M, sorry. But yeah, so if you're racing at nighttime, so if I quickly switch it to night, then you have nighttime. So if you want to drive at night, you can. Just, there are some mods to make the lighting look better, but this is how you can really see more. And I do have my high beams on. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to wrap it up for this video. So let me quickly switch it to daytime in 3, 2, 1. So yeah, now we're back in pretty much daytime. And I think that's actually going to wrap it up. This one didn't take quite as long to make, so it's going to be definitely a bit of a shorter video. Wow, that's a neat looking rollover. Oh, and right before I do my outro, I forgot to mention something. So if I park here, so if you go into the circle and you hit the menu button, it will open up that mission. But what I wanted to show was this UI apps. So you can edit where the UI is. So like edit apps, you can move all these apps around. So I have the airspeed one, and there's vehicle damage, all that different stuff. But then if you want to add stuff, so like cruise control, the engine damage, or G-forces, or really anything like the pitch or police info or pedals, you can do that. Like you can do that as much as you want. And that's the tachometer, so that's for the classic Beamng G1. So yeah, and then there's also wind and tons of different stuff that you can put. And then with mods, you can add even more, and yeah. So I think that is going to be it for this video. Hope you guys liked it. It was kind of like a tutorial slash one that you want, like which one you might want. So if you like free roam, but also like to do like just like a ton of rally missions, I would recommend Dirt Rally 2.0. But if you mainly just want to build cars and rally, there's EA WRC, and all these games are available in VR mode. And my brake's locked up. And actually, the way that you get the VR mode is you go here, go to options, and then it should be here somewhere, maybe in display. Yeah, VR. So you have to hook up a VR headset to your PC using Steam VR, or if you have a Quest like I have, you get the link cable, which there's a Kiwi design one, which I'll link in the description. It's much cheaper, and you can get it much longer. So if you have PC VR games that you want to play on your Quest 2 or above, Then you can plug it in, launch Steam VR, get everything working, and then you can, well, use it. So yeah, like I said, there is control numpad, whatever that is. I can't quite see it from here. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this episode. So hope you guys liked it. If you did, smash like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. BattleBox out.